Okay, so as she's mentioned, I'm Sam, and this is my company BSKA. So how did I start? I was doing A-level art actually, and I did stencil prints. A lot of you are probably familiar with Bentley, who's a street artist from Bristol. And basically, as you know, once you've got a stencil, you can reproduce that print again and again. So for someone who's never had, any previous business experience, that's kind of, a good manufacturing technique. Spray paint, bit of plastic, bang, bang, bang. That summer, I was going to South Africa to do some work out there, and one of my friends just asked me, "Oh, do you mind if I buy some new prints off you?" I thought, this could be a great opportunity to, sell these just a tenner a piece, make a bit of money, because at that point it was all come out of my own pocket. So I started selling these prints around school. That's when Facebook pages were just coming, so I set up a Facebook page, inviting my friends to like it, and eventually I saw it was gaining a little bit of traction. I was like, hold on, there's something here actually. So when I came back from South Africa, I thought, well, that actually went really well. Why not try and make it a business that can work? So I started taking my stencils and started doing them on clothing, bigger canvases. I did them for local community centres, like these big cows, and eventually it's kind of amounted into kind of this after a couple of years of really hard work, which professionally screen printed. I'm on a website. We're working with some of the greatest street artists coming out of the UK right now. But I think fundamentally when you start a business, you have to think, what's it about? Some people want to create a successful business. Some people want to make lots of money. Some people want to change the world. So it's really analyse, well, what's the end product here? Because before the end product, that's where you start off. So with me, Africa is, that's kind of where it's not where my roots are, but it's where somewhere I'm really passionate about. So I thought, well, how about we start these art projects in the UK? Let's work with street artists in local communities, kids who may be valued as vandals in their local society, and make something productive with their talents, which it is a talent to do graffiti art, to spray paint. Not all the time when it's something racist or abusive, but a lot of the time it's something really artistic. So through my business, basically, I'm trying to nurture that talent into something which can be money-making schemes for them. So I can help them sell their canvases. One of the pieces there was a guy who does Nike ID custom trainers. So that's kind of where I'm going with this business, just trying to take street art and put it into a way that can be kind of a bit commercial, but also nurture skills that could be viewed as negative in society, like vandalism and graffiti. So that's a bit about that. I'm just going to talk a bit about personal branding as well. You all know how big social media is right now, and as soon as you put a business out there, you instantly become the face of that business. As I said, my friends are the first people I told about. And for people who want to start their business, your friendship groups and families, that's probably going to be your first port of call, when you're telling people about the business. Do you mind sharing it and stuff? So you instantly become associated with that brand. That means you have to be quite careful when you go on nights out, drinking and stuff. You can't, you need to make sure more than anything there's positive connotations with you and your business, because, you do one thing wrong and it's going to be like, that's the guy they associate that brings yourself and the business down. Right now, Pete Cashmore of Mashable, Richard Reed of Instant Smoothie, they have become the face of their brands through Twitter and Facebook, and because they're such nice guys, they've helped propel the business into something even more successful than without their Twitter accounts. And I think that's so important. So just be careful when you are starting your business to ensure that if an employer or a business person's trying to search on Facebook, make sure there's pictures of you out partying drunk, put to private, or make sure just a particular set of people can see them, because I think that's something a lot of people ignore. If I'm going to go into business with someone, I try and Google their email address and find a bit more about them, because I do, it's the old marketing phrase, people buy people, but I think it's so true. You want someone you can trust. You want someone who's got a trusted background, and I think that's really important. I think some people do overlook that.